remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, we will have the introduction of our speaker by Ms. Lamaya McFadden.
Good morning. I am Lamaya McFadden, an upcoming graduate for the spring 2019 Empowerment Zone class. Thank you, thank you. I have the honor of introducing our speaker for today, Dr. Eric Cunningham. Career in education spans over 20 years of service in school systems in Virginia and North Carolina, primarily in administrative posts. Dr. Cunningham was selected as the superintendent of schools for Halifax County in 2016, where he saw many opportunities to accomplish something great for our children and the entire community. Dr. Eric Cunningham continues to strive for 5 as he leads Halifax County Schools to become the most improved district. The next voice you will hear will be our very own superintendent, Dr. Eric Cunningham.
Aren't y'all proud of our graduates? Aren't y'all proud of our graduates? See, we don't have a rule in Halifax County that you can't celebrate and that you can't be loud, you know, because we strive for what in Halifax County? Get your 5 fingers up. When you get your 5 fingers up, because what it's all about, it's about accomplishments. And there is no greater accomplishment than graduation. When I think about the goodness, see, y'all don't understand. Because, see, I understand some things about being ready. See, you had to come to school every day ready. Then you had to learn to be respectful. Amen, Pat? See, respect opens the door to opportunity. Am I right? And many times you had to be respectful in order to get those extra credit points. You understand what I'm saying now? That opened the door for you to graduate today. So let's give a big shout out to the staff at the Empowerment Zone. Because they opened doors that were locked and bolted. And then it took the school board to allow us to take this place and make it a place where students can strive for 5. Let's hear it for our school board. What do you say? See, I know your kids, and I treat them like mine. And I am just as happy as you are, because we all saw the best in them. Didn't we? Didn't we see the best in them? When everyone else. I'm not on script. I'm just flowing now. See, we saw the best in them. When everyone else saw what? We said, come on over to the Empowerment Zone. And brick by brick, they started rebuilding the wall. That wall of success. And look at them now. Aren't they beautiful? And I am so proud of you because you came to school ready. Respectful. And the third is resilient. See, when you fall down, what happens? When you fall down, what happens? You get back up again. That's what empowerment is all about. Getting back up again, because that's life. And you have been equipped with resiliency. Resiliency. So when life throws you curves, that will knock the wind out of you. You're going to think about this moment today and get back up again. No matter what you have learned here while being here at the Empowerment Center is resiliency. So you come to school ready, respectful, resiliency, triumphant. See, it all leads to being triumphant. Am I right? Because today we are triumphant for their accomplishments. And when they graduate, it feels like we're graduating all over again. You know, Mr. Hunter's happy because his on-time graduation rate is going up by the work in the empowerment zone. Give him a round. Dr. Monroe is happy because of the same thing. See, we're all connected. We're all connected to your success. We are one. We are one. And then finally is proficiency. See, you can't graduate unless you meet the requirements. So don't let anyone tell you that you're not proficient, that you're not qualified, because you are graduates of Halifax County Schools. Amen. Isn't that awesome? Our children today, they're rising to the top. And they're rising in spite of the waves of life that are tossing them all around. And they've seen the light. And that light is anchored in the hope that education is the key to a better way of life. And I am so proud of each and every one of you. So as I leave here today, I want you to remember, and I want to leave you with this question. Who am I? See, people are going to ask you, who are you? And I don't want you to say, well, people can say, well, who am I? I'm Dr. Eric Cunningham. That's not the question. That's not the answer. Who am I? And I want you to hide that answer in your heart, because how you answer paints a picture of your life, and it tells the story. So I want you to answer the question, I'm gifted. I'm a graduate. I'm strong. I'm empowered. I'm a star. I'm a star. And then say your name. Because I want you to own the story of your life and build on the successes that you see today. So students, look around. Turn around. Just look at them. And look at how you have made them feel. Look at your grandparents. Any grandparents here today? Mamas, aunts, uncles, cousins, daddies. Any fathers? Right. Everyone has paved the road for you to be successful today. And as you leave here today, I want you to make sure that you hug them, that you embrace them, and that you tell them, I love you and thank you. Congratulations. Last year, we graduated one. This year, well, okay, two. Last year, we graduated two, but one at a time. This year, we're graduating four. Y'all see what's happening now? We're doubling up in Halifax County. And then in the fall, in May, how many are we going to have? 7. You see what's happening? We're in the year of double. Double. And it's on you. And we thank you. We appreciate you. We congratulate you. We celebrate with you. Thank you very much.
At this time, we will have the awarding of the diplomas, and Ms. Ida Nicholson will assist me, the senior advisor. We have a senior advisor at the Empowerment Zone.
Good morning. This is the day that we've all been waiting for since August. And we're going to rejoice and we're going to be glad in it. I would like for the superintendent and his guests to stand. Board members, would you stand, please, and walk over to the side of the staff, and staff where you stand. Two principals, you may join. Will the graduates of 2018 please stand? Mr. Tion Lee. Mr. Jamarian Smith. Mr. Xavier Smith.
You get one.
Last but not least, Miss Jordana Washington.
On behalf of the Halifax County Board of Education, the Empowerment Zone staff, Superintendent Dr. Eric Cunningham, and the Central Office staff, Superintendent Eric Cunningham, Dr. Eric Cunningham, are we in order to make this announcement?
Yes,
We present to you and announce our first graduating hosting class at the Empowerment Zone, Fall 2018 graduates. Congratulations, Empowerment Zone graduates. You may turn your tassels. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we will have our graduates to give remarks. And we will start, first I would like to say that we have at the Empowerment Zone, as Dr. Cunningham has stated, we talk about flexibility here. And I do want to thank all of our parents for trusting our staff with your child. We have enjoyed every moment. As you see the waves, they walked in on the waves. We're talking about the struggles, the trials, the tribulations that they dealt with. We felt those. We could relate to them. That makes a difference. So with understanding that, our goal was to get them through. They had goals. Our goal, we always tell them, when you succeed, when you're successful, we're successful. So today, we want to say to you, please excuse me, my mouth is dry, but you are feeling good, but they feel like ours. They will tell you when the central office staff talk to me about the students, yes, I become defensive because I want the best for those children. So I will say to you, this is an honor to have this ceremony, to have these students to stand before you, because it tells us that there is proof there showing you that we can't give up on these kids, that there is hope and that they can do it just like all the rest. It's an alternative program, but it's not an alternate to education. They get the same thing that those that are at the traditional setting. So with all that being said, we're going to have our graduates to come and share their remarks, but we also recognize a Val and Sal at the Empowerment Zone. And that is because I do want to explain the criteria. And it's the same thing as the highest GPA, but how many graduates do we have? 4. And I did not say it's at Northwest or Southeast. It's at the Empowerment Zone. They deserve that recognition. So with that being said, we have the first one, which is the valedictorian, Mr. Jamarian Smith. And Ms. Carter, would you assist? And we have a plaque here for him. He will be recognized. And we will read that to you. Presented to Jamarian Smith for Halifax County Schools Empowerment Zone Fall 2018 class, the valedictorian, December the 18th, 2018. Dr. Eric Cunningham, Superintendent, Sharon Arrington, EZ Coordinator. Congratulations. And while Mr. Smith is standing, we would like for him to give his remarks.
Good morning. My name is Jamarian Smith. I am one of the 2018 graduates from the Empowerment Zone. I'm here to talk about how the Empowerment Zone was a great fit for me. When I first heard that I was getting transferred to the Empowerment Zone, I was a little upset because I didn't want to be in a school with only 15 people. After I joined the Empowerment Zone, I started to realize that this program could give me chances and opportunities that a regular school center could never give me. I thought maybe that this would be just fine for me. I joined the Empowerment Zone with about 14 credits, and now a year later, I'm finally graduating early with about 30 credits. I am very thankful. I'm very thankful for this opportunity that was given to me, even though at times it got tough and I just wanted to give up. No matter how hard it got, the staff and even some of the fellow students wouldn't allow me to give up. They kept pushing me and telling me that I was going to make it. So I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for having me and prove to people that I could do it, and I did do it.
Next, we have with us Ms. Jadonna Washington. She's our salutatorian. She has the second highest GPA. Presented to Jadonna Washington for the Halifax County Schools Empowerment Zone Fall 2018 class, Salutatorian. December the 18th, 2018, Dr. Eric Cunningham, Superintendent, Sharon Arrington, EZ Coordinator. Congratulations. And now we will hear from Ms. Jadonna Washington.
Good morning. My name is Jadonna Washington. I am one of the 2018 graduates in the empowerment zone. The empowerment zone helped me to be where I am today. I had a chance to go back to Southeast, but I chose to stay here. It helped me to be more focused on the big picture, which was my graduation day. It was a long time coming, but I made it. Even though they thought I wasn't going to make it, but I did. Through all the trials and tribulations, I can finally say I did it. Never give up. Great things take time.
Congratulations, Jadonna. Job well done. Next, we have Mr. Tion Lee. Presented to Tion Lee for the Halifax County Schools Empowerment Zone Fall 2018 class graduate. December the 18th, 2018, Dr. Eric Cunningham, Superintendent, Sharon Arrington, EZ Coordinator. Congratulations. And now we will receive remarks from Tion.
Hey, good morning. My name is Tion Lee, and I would like to say thanks to my mom and my aunt for seeing something in me that I didn't know I had. Second, I would like to thank the Empowerment Zone staff, and special thanks to Ms. Arrington for paying up with me through all my ups and downs, and finally giving me a second chance to make it here, my graduation day.
Next, we have none other than Mr. Xavier Smith. Presented to Xavier Smith for Halifax County School Empowerment Zone Fall 2018 class graduate, December the 18th, 2018. Dr. Eric Cunningham, Superintendent, Sharon Arrington, EZ Coordinator.
Good morning. My name is Xavier Smith, and I would like to give a special thanks to my mom, Ms. Arrington, and all the staff at the Empowerment Zone for not giving up on me and getting me through this. Thank y'all.
Okay, now we're at the point of acknowledgement, and I would like to start by asking the staff at the Empowerment Zone to please stand. And awesome job assisting me in pulling this together. We have some that are behind the scene working. Ms. Fitz, please stand. She's the, right, I know you don't want to stand, but please. She helps with us with Power School, Ms. April Allen with Plato. So you have lots of people that are working behind the scene, and I do really appreciate it. I see Mr. Pittman out in the audience, his assistants. They have, they have been very instrumental in helping us bring others in. We started partnerships last year. He was one of our strong partners, and he has really been instrumental in helping us build our partnerships. And to our Halifax County Board of Education, to Dr. Cunningham and his staff, thank you. Thank you. This is something the students have been asking. They want this. When we had that conversation just last week, I do want to say they said, wow, you know, if I do this, I don't have to think about the spring. You know, so this is done. It's a done deal. And again, to the board members, thank you for your support. To Dr. Monroe, Mr. Hunter, thank you for your support, your flexibility. understanding what we do, because we have to understand if they didn't make it in the traditional setting, we understand that there's a special need, and we understand we meet that. We always tell them, we can assist you, but you need to meet us where? Thank you. And today I want to say to you, you have proven people wrong in the what? Right way. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So now, those that we're going to open the floor for closing remarks. We will start with that. Okay, Mr. Cooper, I'll bring that to you. Okay.
You're bad with me. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I need a knee replacement, and I need some stuff done with my back. I couldn't pass up this moment to say something to them. I just couldn't pass this up. I'm going to say this to all of us. You know, they say it takes a whole village to raise the child. I met the graduates here when they were 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. See, when I retired as principal at Davie, I went over to Enfield Middle School, where I was the dean of students. This is where I met them. I used to tutor them. They used to come into my office, and the number of conversations that we have had together, y'all, I wouldn't have missed this for nothing in the world. My sister is going to be buried day after tomorrow. I'm supposed to be right now in Gates County, but I wouldn't miss you all for nothing in the world. That's why I'm here today. The number of times that I've sat and talked with Jadonna, and to see this day, the tears that she shed, I was shedding them with her. The number of times that I have told Tion, man, whatever you do, wherever you go, make your parents proud. The number of times that I have talked to Jamorian T. Smith is unreal. Is unreal. But never fussing, but just talking. And to see these 4 graduates here, y'all, this morning, this is what we are about, y'all. This is exactly what we're about. It's about how God gives us. God will give you a second chance. He'll give you a third chance. He'll give you 490 chance, 70 times 7. And this is what he has done for them. And the pride that I can see in their faces, the pride, Ms. Arrington, that you and your staff has shown, you all, I come over here to their activities over here. I look at them, and I've watched them grow, and I've watched them mature. And now what we've done today, as I look at 2 of my fellow board members and the central staff, you know what we've done? We've shown the world. We are Halifax. We don't have to copy anybody. We can be ourselves. Guys, young lady, I'm so proud. I was over here, and I gave them a little slip of paper. I said, write on this piece of paper what you want to do when you graduate from high school. And they're out there now in my glove compartment of my car. But there's one that still sticks out to me. And this was the year before last. Jadonna Washington wrote on a piece of paper that I wanted to graduate from high school. I want to go to East Carolina, and I want to be a nurse so that I can help the citizens of Halifax County. This, y'all, is what we're about. Every child sitting there has a dream. And what we've done is given them an opportunity to make their dreams come true. Thank you, guys. Love you much. From the Board of Education.
Do we have any other board members, principals? Okay. Central office staff? Okay. Okay, I would like to just say, Dr. Monroe, all 4 are Southeast graduates. Okay. Okay. Okay, with all that being said, we are talking about transformation. When Dr. Cunningham talked about the graduation and the location, so I just want to say to you, this room that you're sitting in right now, we started out, Ms. Nicholson, it was basically, I said to Dr. Cunningham the other day, I said a junk room. She transformed it into a classroom. Okay, so I said to him, he said, where you want to have it? We said here. It's their own. Okay, so I said if she can transform that junk room into a classroom, we can certainly do it. What do we have today? An auditorium? So that's what we did. And so with the assistance of our students, the waves that you see coming in our entrance, they got together, and you're talking about working together, the collaboration. They painted this. First they thought they were going to need maintenance. They worked diligently with us, maintenance. They showed up on the spot, said, we got the paint, we need to paint. And so we have this. The students painted the waves leading to the lighthouse. And that's a representation of the struggles they walked in. That's a representation, but they were not swallowed by those waves. They surfed on the top. So I just want you to know the work that they've done here. And Marquavian Bryant, he's not here today, but I just want to note thanks to him. That's his talent, and they work really well with him. We have some snapshots of them working together. So I just want to mention that, and again, and to the parents, thank you so much for your support. If you had not been as supportive as you were, we wouldn't have made it. And I'm going to say this because there are so many times parents don't understand. You understood when I called. You understood the situation. You didn't say, well, my child didn't, whatever. So I just want to say to you, thank you. It makes the job so much better because to me it tells me that you understand that we're trying to help your child. So again, thank you. If you're not the parent, you're the guardian. Some we're living with aunts, near relatives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So at this time we will have the recessional. Please understand that we have prepared a nice reception for you, and we would like for you to join us when you leave out of this room. Make a right and on the far end to the left. And we do have tables set up for the families as well. So with all that being said, we would like for our marshals to come and lead us.